Anyways, so we got our house burger. Got some chips, barbecue chips. We got ginger ale, and we're getting ready to watch Star Wars for the first time, baby. I know I'm gonna get pissed. I know. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Holy fuck! I was dancing with my feet. I completely lost my hamburgers. Oh, God damn it! Oh, anyway. So anyway, I'm about to. I gotta huckle these back up together. Whoa! Fuck you, phone. Yeah, brothers high fiving. Fist bump, baby. Anyways, I'm about to watch this. This is the intro. So I don't know, man. I've heard some. I don't know what is anything going on with this movie. I know nothing about this movie. I see the star rating, and I've heard people want this stricken from canon. I've heard people are pissed off. So anyway, I'm going in this blind. I have stayed away from any spoilers. I know nothing about this, other than Hamill was not happy with Luke's character, but who is, you know. So yeah, I will talk to you. I may even do commentary in the middle of it, so who knows. Anyways, I'll be back. Okay, that was fucking funny. She hands Luke the freaking lightsaber. He's like, oh, and throws it over his shoulder. That was absolutely hysterical. Master Skywalker. Absolutely fucking funny. Now, if I'm going to nitpick so far, I actually am kind of enjoying it. The humor's a little fucked up. It's a little weird, but... Now, I don't want to get into this because it's going to piss you off, but... See, the problem that I don't like about this new age bullshit that's going on right now is it's constant diversity bullshit. It's like they go out of their way to say, oh, look, we got some Asian people, we got some black people, we got these people. I mean, that's all great and fine, but the original Star Wars had diversity too. Now, granted, it was alien diversity, but they act like, oh, it wasn't very diverse. It was all a bunch of white guys and a bunch of Muppets. Well, I don't know. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. But it just feels like they're going out of their way to show these different people. I don't know. It bugs me, especially when you look at what Marvel's doing, or what, you know. I don't know. It bugs me. It really bugs me. And like, I shouldn't be watching this thinking, oh, wow, look, there's an Asian guy. I don't see Asian people usually in my daily life, but oh, look, there's one there. I don't want to think about it that way. I just want to watch a fucking movie and be like, oh, that's a cool guy. Oh, he happens to be Asian. Cool. You know, but it's like you can see the political bullshit. And that, I think, is where the problem lies. For me, is that it just... But again, that's a nitpicky thing. So far, I'm actually enjoying it. Again, the humor's a little fucked up. Although I did like Leia's comment to 3PO. That was pretty funny. Yeah, actually, I don't know. It's, yeah, so far it's pretty good. How far are we into it? We're about 15 minutes into it. We're about 15 minutes into it. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. And again, it's a nitpicky thing, but it's like for me, it's just you can see that they're going out of their way to say, "Oh, look," instead of just making a fucking movie that's entertaining. Like, I don't necessarily care that there's diversity per se, but it's like you're doing it for the sake of doing it because it's like, oh, we've got to do it now. We got to have women. We got to have this. We got to have that. Just make a fucking good movie. Just make a good movie. That's all I want. You know? But so far I'm enjoying it. Again, we're 15 minutes into it. Yeah, I'm not raging yet. I haven't like, but Luke's little interaction, actually pretty funny. Just throws his lightsaber over his shoulder, like, who cares? Master Skywalker. Just, I don't know. It's just I'm having a good time so far. We'll see. Anyways, I'll be back. Okay, about 40 minutes in now. I don't know. It's I like the little moment with Luke and 3PO. I gotta say, Leia getting blown out into space, it was kind of odd, but kind of badass at the same time. So I don't know how I feel about that, but it's still kind of cool. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's all I can say. Um, I like the way this visually looks. I think this looks a lot better than the last one. Like as far as like cinematography and all that bullshit. Um, it's just the humor is weird in this. The humor is just I don't know, very strange to me. I don't dislike it, but I'm not sure it works. But I don't. Is that 5 hours long? Oh, it must be with all the other stuff. Okay, I was gonna say it can't be no 5 hours long. That'd be I don't know, but anyways, so yeah, it's I kind of like where it's going. I'm liking the I like that scene with Snoke at the beginning. Um, Still haven't figured out who he is yet. Um, Luke just agreed to train Rey for what 3 lessons, whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Anyway, so far I'm liking it. Again, the humor's weird, but I'm liking it. So, of course, they haven't done anything to really piss me off yet. Now, at first I thought, okay, Leia died, she got blown out into space. Okay, that was kind of a cool way to go. But then she kind of like, I don't know. That's just weird to me. Because on one hand, it's like really badass, but on the other hand, kind of stupid. But it does answer the question: does she have force powers too? And apparently, she does. She can fly through space. I guess I don't know, but apparently she's unconscious right now. So, um, whatever. Anyways, I'll continue on. Okay, now that was cool. Kylo and Rey were connected, and then Kylo wipes the water off of him. That was really cool. I like that. That was very cool. Um, I don't know, I'm starting to. I'm definitely. I want some basic story, and it's we're what almost an hour into it. We really haven't got any major stuff yet. It's like, come on, let's go. Who is Snoke? Who is all this shit? Let's go. Let's get the connection. Let's get the story going. Now, I will say that the main characters they don't feel as tweener as they did in the first one. They actually feel like more Star Wars characters to me. Like Rey looks really cool, and Kylo looks really cool this time. I didn't like him in the first. He looked like a tweener. He had the little haircut. Literally looked like I wanted to punch him in the dick. But he looks cool in this. They all do. Um, she's a little weird looking, but yeah, whatever. Um, yeah, I definitely like the way they look. But again, the humor in this is just weird. Just, just weird. I did like the moment where Luke tells her to reach out, and she's like, and he's got the little leaf, and he's slapping her with it. That I thought was kind of funny. That was actually funny. So there's been a couple moments where it's like it's been funny, but then there's just certain parts that are like, eh, you know, eh. Anyways, so far I'm enjoying it. But I want some freaking story because again, if this is going to be a new trilogy, they've got to explain a lot between now and the end. They got like one more movie to do it. We're already an hour into this movie, and they ain't explained jack shit yet. Now I'm hoping that the next hour or whatever, I'm assuming it's around 2 hours. Hello, Mr. Boots. The force should be with Mr. Boots. The force is with Mr. Boots. Anyways, force is with you, Mr. Boots. Oh yeah, Kylo Boots. Little Kylo Boots. Come here, get over here. I'm talking to you. Talking to you, Mr. Boots. Anyways, so yeah. Anyways, back to the show. Okay, this shit here does not feel like Star Wars to me. I really miss the old school puppets, and I don't know. It feels like something out of like a regular amateur hour sci-fi movie, like Fifth Element or something like that. That's what this feels like. It doesn't have the same depth and feel that the original Star Wars had. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like that. I miss the old school puppets. Um, I don't know. Like this casino thing, it doesn't have the same feeling that you get with Jabba's Palace or the Cantina, Hive of Villainy and Scum. You don't get that feeling here. And I don't know. It's something off-putting about it. It's cool, but it doesn't feel Star Wars to me. I I don't know. Anyways, on with the show. Now I do want to say that I didn't dislike the movie. It had a weird vibe to it. It felt weird. It had a few moments that were just kind of questionable. But I didn't hate it. Now I want to go back to what I was saying about the whole minority thing. Once they got past the first 15 minutes, where they're just like, oh look, this minority, that minority, and they're checking off the boxes, I actually kind of liked the Rose character. I think she was good. I don't think she's great. I don't think she's the greatest storyteller ever, but I like that they took a random character and kind of made a little story out of it. So my initial beef with the whole minority thing was they were clearly showing in the cockpits and be like, oh look, we got a black guy, we got an Asian person, we got this person, we got this person, check, 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 all the little boxes in the and it felt more political. But they actually then did it right, where they went on and told a story about a character and actually made it likable. So I applaud them for that. I just wish they had taken the political bullshit out of the beginning of it and stopped worrying about that and just try to tell a decent story. But again, that's just a mild nitpick, not a big deal. The humor was weird. That whole casino thing, really, you could have taken that whole sequence out. That whole sequence had zero purpose in the movie. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking, what they were doing with that. It went nowhere. Like, they literally could have cut that whole section out. And don't get me started with Snoke. And now, what I think they're going to do is, I think Kylo was bullshitting her about who her family is. I think she is actually his sister. Because it would make sense that when the Millennium Falcon was stolen or taken or whatever, she was on board, and whoever took it dumped her off because the Millennium Falcon was on the same planet she was. Which would explain why Han went off to look for the Millennium Falcon, looking for his daughter, so on and so forth. Because now that Carrie Fisher's gone, they're going to have somebody who's a family member bring him back. Bring Kylo Ren back to the light side. And she's the only one who's going to be able to do that. So I think that's where they're going to go with that. And I think they may even bring back Snoke. Like, some people were suggesting that he might be a vampire that feeds on the Force, or he's Darth Plagueis who can come back from the dead. I think they're going to do something with it, because they basically introduced this character who's super powerful and then did nothing with him. So I don't think we've seen the last of him yet. So those are my two predictions. Anyways, that's all I got. I didn't hate the movie. I didn't love it because it had a weird vibe, but I didn't hate it. So there you go.